Headed to the gym for day 2 of dense strength, day 12 or something of simple and sinister. Riding the one wheel, hopping on the trail. And this is the commute, baby. All right, here we go. So we are in the gym, and this workout is going to start with the Kettlebell Simple and Sinister program, which is 100 swings and 10 Turkish Get Ups, which if you don't know what a Turkish Get Up is, you will see. So this is just the warm-up in that program. You're going to squat down, hold the kettlebell that we're using, and they call it the prying Goblet Squat. So you squat down, holding it goblet style, throw a couple curls in there, because why not? And you're kind of prying the hips open. You see me lean to the left, lean to the right, just kind of feel out my hip mobility for the day and get them kind of, just the hips are pretty key in doing a lot of exercises, athletics, and anything where, you're thrusting the glutes forward like a kettlebell swing or a squat. And especially because I'm sitting all day and most people are, the hips are important. So here's the next exercise in the warm-up. It is the halo. And I like to do it kneeling with one foot forward so that I can stretch out the hip that is the down knee. So while I rotate around and kind of just activate my grip, my core, my whole upper body, I'm pressing my glute forward to stretch the hip flexor of the knee that is down. So that's another nice warm-up thing. And so here we go with the swings. There's going to be a lot of just me talking over kettlebell swings here. So basically, if you don't know how to swing a kettlebell, you just want to be, one of the key things that they've said, or that I've picked up is you want to flex your lats on the way down and flex your glutes on the way up. So I'm squeezing this thing, I'm gripping it hard the whole time, and I'm making sure the only thing really moving is my upper body at the hip hinge location, So I'm not really thinking about like squatting at all, really. A lot of people try to make a kettlebell swing like a squat, but you want to just make it so that the weight is an extension of the lever of your arm and it's swinging smoothly along its axis or whatever, So I'm doing 10 per side. And I'm going to begin the hinge once gravity has brought the kettlebell to my knee and hip level, pretty much. So I've heard it described as like you're playing chicken with the bell. So it comes up, and then right when it's about to hit me in the balls, I hinge and I get out of the way. And then I'm squeezing, I'm flexing the lats on the way down and kind of like hike passing it like a long snapper, snapping the football through between my legs, through the back. And then I'm flexing my glutes and just popping, standing up straight. And this is, this whole workout actually is from about a month ago, a little over a month ago actually. So I've been doing this like 100 swings a day for a while now. And I think my form and stuff and mechanics with the kettlebell swings have improved quite a bit, honestly. But yeah, so we're fast forwarding, going to hyperspeed mode, and I'm doing one arm swings for a lot of this, and then I'm kind of taking a break set when you see me do the 2-arm swing. And obviously the 2-arm swing is easier. If you're figuring out the form still, definitely go with 2-arm swing. But maybe if you only have lighter weights available, there's Blair. If you only have lighter weights available, do 1 arm. Always trying to get the cameo is Blair. Menace, always trying to get in my videos. So here we've moved on. We got our 100 swings out of the way, and now we have Turkish Get Ups. These are the most functional exercise ever. It's not glamorous, it's not pretty, it's not sexy, it doesn't make any muscles to look good, like pumped up or anything. So you're basically standing up in order, really, and then putting yourself back down. And like I said, this I've been doing this for a while, and this has been one of the cool ones to see myself progress in and see the weight, I can do it with almost double the weight that I'm holding there now. But so I'll walk through it. So you're holding the hand up, and then that same leg is bent, and then you press into that, you get up on the elbow, then you get up on the hand, then you pop the hips forward, and then you swoop the knee down through, and you stand up sideways, angle yourself up, and then you come up, and then you do it all in reverse. Step back. Now my hand's looking for the ground. It's got the ground there, and I'm swooping the leg through, butt on the ground, and then back all the way on the ground. And sometimes I skip sitting down all the way to my back, but let's keep that between you and me. when the weight gets heavy. So there we go. Up on the hand, up on the elbow, pop the hips up, swoop the knee down, and then side crunch up, stand up, lunge down, and there we go. So basically 5 each side. That's 10 reps. And this is brutal. Like it's quick. The 100 swings and the 10 get-ups takes maybe 15 or 20 minutes, depending on how much rest you're giving yourself. Oh, and for the rest, for the kettlebell swings, you just want to be able to pass the talk test. Then you know it's time to do another set. So if you can like say the Pledge of Allegiance or whatever, it's time to do your next set. And that's generally a way to train kind of right in the middle of aerobic and anaerobically challenging both systems, I think. And then here's my last rep at regular speed, I guess. So there we go. Set it down. And let's move on to the knees over toes, upper body part. So we're doing 5 sets of 10 reps of pull-ups and superset with 5 sets of 10 reps of dips. And no, I cannot actually do 5 whole sets of ring pull-ups like this. I think I get 2 sets in here, but you'll see me work some negatives. So I love the ring pull-ups here because, I don't know, as an upper body exercise, it works like the entire upper body. I'm stabilizing with my abs. You're moving see my palms, they start facing forward and then they turn facing back. It's working the grip, it's working the wrists, it's working the biceps, it's working every part of my back here. And I've actually been able to progress to do an actual ring muscle up since I started doing this, which is pretty cool. And then the dips, I'm just trying to get a lot of range of motion, get my head and shoulders like below my elbows here. Just to like kind of the whole knees over toes concept, like work the muscles in that slightly compromised range of motion, you know? And yeah, you'll probably see that like regress at some point in the workout, the range of motion get tighter. But it's a great combo. I love just supersetting compound movements as the main upper body movements for upper body workouts in general. The way I usually train, if I'm doing like bench press or something, I'll do like chest and back, and the main exercise, I'll do a set of bench and then a set of pull-ups or whatever. And it's similar to this, but it's body weight stuff, which I've been really enjoying lately. So I like the ring pull-ups here too, because it's helping my shoulder and bicep extension. Like, you kind of see how at the end of the rep, my head goes through. Well, this is a hard set. It looks like I only had 1 full set. And then we take a break and then we hop in for the rest of the 10. Nice. And we'll probably see me doing negatives for the rest of the workout here. Oh, get up. Okay, no, maybe not. So then dips again. And yeah, like with these, I'm really focusing on, I'm kind of thinking of it like a decline bench press almost. I heard it was either from like a Jeff Nippard video, that's probably what it was, that like your chest is most activated in the decline bench as opposed to flat or incline. Maybe just because the lower chest is like bigger than the upper chest. I don't know, but I kind of think of a decline bench as I do the dips. And then obviously just with the upper, like with the arms, just kind of going into the range of motion that's comfortable and that I can do the reps on. Obviously, I want to challenge my range of motion. I want to be able to get deeper if I can, but I'm not too worried about it. So as I fail to grab the rings, now I got the bench under me, and I'm going to jump up and then hold the negative for a bit. I've also kind of progressed to doing these with the bench behind me and holding my legs out kind of like in a hollow position, my legs like straight in front of me, like a boat pose, or just kind of like holding the legs in front of me for a bit of ab challenging while doing this. And that's easier when the bench is behind me. So it's, I don't know if you'll see me do it in this workout, but that's what I do now. Yep, hopping up, holding down. And this is tough, dude. We're like 3 sets in, and on the dense strength workout, it says you should do it in 10 minutes, and that's like not even possible. So we've regressed the dip further into a push-up. I had no more dips in me, so we're doing push-ups, and I've been doing that bring Sally up, bring Sally down challenge. So I'm holding the push-up at the bottom a little extra, and kind of turning it into a full body plank experience. Because I want to train myself to be able to do that challenge. If you don't know what that is, it's my last a couple of videos back. I have uploaded my attempts at that so far, but a lot of that challenge that I'm training for is holding the bottom position of a push-up, which is really, really hard. So for these sets of 10, I'm just holding at the bottom, and I'm squeezing my elbows in even closer to my body than 45 degrees, just to like really tighten up everything. So here we go for the next, thumbs up, set of pull-ups here. So still have the bench in front of me, it looks like, and we're gripping up, getting ready to go. So we hop up and we count slowly down. And those are the negative pull-ups, man. I've been liking them a lot. I've noticed just with this kind of gymnastic type upper body workouts and the kettlebell swings, that my grip is being challenged a lot. So when I'm like squeezing a one-arm kettlebell swing or doing these types of pull-ups, paying attention to like elbow tendonitis or like bicep condition is something I've been paying attention to, and like giving it some extra stretching, or just like maybe sticking to 2-arm swings if it was like the day after this type of day where there's a lot of stress on the arm, like in that straight position like that. It's something I've been thinking about. So here's another set of push-ups, and like I said, I'm really focused on making this, since I'm holding it at the bottom for a bit. I'm probably not as much in this set anymore, honestly. I'm trying to make it a full body experience. So this is like, my glutes are flexed, my abs are flexed like a plank, and just the whole body is engaged in that. And we're getting into fast forward mode because, we only got so much to say. We look at this, switching up the angles. This is a dynamic cinematography channel here. And then we go to hyperspeed, finish out the set, and we got another set of push-ups, and we're not holding anymore. We're just doing them. We're just pumping them out, machine style. Boom, 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 and we're done. Okay, so now the next thing on here is another superset of 5 sets, and it's this, I don't even know what this is called, but it's kind of like a fly that I think of almost like a physical therapy type exercise. I had a bicep, like a slight bicep tear several years ago, and it kind of damaged my radial nerve, which goes all the way from your wrist up your arm and your upper back and your trap in your neck. And this type of exercise is kind of the like physical therapy that I would do for it. So we're extending our arms in a Y position, a T position, and just like a down curl position there. You see I've gotten to the third, and I'm doing like 3 reps per position, I guess. And yeah, that's what's going on. So, and then I'm doing a little press in between too. And I'm almost done with the whole set right here, so I'll explain that. And I'm supersetting it here with just a tricep overhead press. Excuse me, overhead tricep extension is something I like because, well, you see my head is kind of through the hands, so it's working on that whole, just being able to have the shoulders in that extended position, and also the long head of the tricep, like the biggest part of the tricep, is worked the most in overhead pressing. So like big arms, you want big arms, you do overhead tricep stuff. So here we go. Got the weight a little bit heavier, and I'm focusing on getting in that Y position and then palms up, and then I'm extending. So I'm flying out and then palms up and then extending, and then giving it a little bit of a half press, and then so I'm extending, fly position, palms up, slide it out, and I'm focusing on like not so much my biceps flexing and holding it up, but like it kind of sounds funny, but like my lats and my serratus, which is like the upper front core muscle, like the kind of zigzaggy muscles right below the chest. And that's what I'm working on. Hey, Nina, what's up? She waves. Nice. And then we got the half press here from the T position, and then we finish that off and go into the curl position. And this one obviously is more like that end bottom one is more bicep-y, right? So cool. And then another set of tricep extensions. Boom, boom, boom. 10. And here's this from another angle. Maybe we can see my serratus a bit better in this one. Maybe not because I'm wearing the shirt, but so we got the overhead extension there, and you see the lats really working and flexing. It is a pretty full body experience. And this is another just like shoulder extension. It's really like a lot of these upper body exercises in this Knees Over Toes Zero upper body program are like rehab feeling, which I like a lot, because you do enough of them, and it is just like a actual workout pump feeling too. And I'm my training has gotten a lot more just diverse, and like I'm happy to have my weight sessions be this like kind of preventative type work, because you do 5 sets of 10 of it, and it is like enough just like actual work too, so yeah, we're almost done here with that set for this day. Yeah, that's what's going on. We'll fast forward this one. Got the Top Line merch on the wall there. And then, yeah, you see the 3 angles real quick. And then we're finishing off with some Jefferson curls. I don't actually do too much warming up and cooling down at the gym. I mean, I guess I could do more, but I do also like this work you see at the gym is not the only stuff I do. Like in my last video that's called like how I got in the best shape of my life this month, I'm doing a lot more stuff every day than just what you see here at the gym. So this whole thing maybe took 30-40 minutes. I did do the kettlebell thing at the gym, which sometimes I do it at home, but I also do, you know, like 30 or 45 minute yoga sessions multiple times a week too. So I always think of that as like my stretching and warming up and cooling down. But this Jefferson curls here, especially with the slant board like that, are a really good mobility thing to be able to do. So it was a real posterior chain heavy day. So that's why I threw the Jefferson curl on there, just to loosen up the spine, the lower back, the upper back, one vertebrae at a time, and the hamstrings, of course, to give them a break. And that is it for this video. You see the Apple Watch. We burned a lot of calories. It was a nice, good workout. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Saying adios to Top Line Gym for the evening. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to comment any questions you have. Shout out to Ben Patrick, Knees Over Toes guy, if you catch this one. Solid workout. I take back everything I said about Knee Ability Zero not being a full body exertion type program. That, especially throwing the kettlebell stuff on it, that did the trick. So, as you can see from the Apple Watch, there are many a calorie burned and many a muscle trained. So, appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next video. I'm gonna drink this protein shake and get some hands free for this ride. Subscribe and like the video.